Canadian race fans flocked to Exhibition Place Saturday to watch young guns battle for race wins, and the stars of the Verizon IndyCar Series slug it out for pole position for the Honda Indy Toronto. I'm Nick Yeoman from IndyCar Radio with your highlights. We start with the talent in the Indy Lights Series who took to the streets for 35 laps in the first of the two weekend races on the streets of Toronto. Felix Rosenqvist streaked to the lead from his pole position, but the battle for second would rage into turn number one. After the field cleared turn two, it was Rosenqvist's teammate Zach Veach who would jump and grab the spot. In the first third of the race, the front five cars would pull away, but the battling further back was intense. That intensity would reach critical mass in turn three when Juan Pedrahita's bright yellow machine for Team Pelfrey would jump the right rear of Dean Stoneman and send Pedrahita's Mazda right into the side of Canadian Zachary Claman de Mello. Both drivers would emerge from their cars okay. Iowa winner Felix Sorales would charge to the second position, but Felix Rosenqvist was halfway to Buffalo, scoring his second win of the season for Brian Belardi's operation. Later that afternoon, the Hondas and Chevrolets of the Verizon IndyCar Series would storm to the 11-turn street course for knockout qualifying. In round one, Group 1, both Dale Coyne racing cars would show some strength. Making a return to the number 19 machine, Luca Filippi would grab a spot in the second round, and not to be outdone, his teammate Connor Daly would do the same for the underdog Honda team. The fastest driver in Group 1 was no surprise. It was Verizon IndyCar Series points leader Simon Pagenaud, but all eyes were on the hometown kid James Hinchcliffe, who would join Pagenaud, Castroneves, and Tony Kanaan in the second round. The speed shot through the roof when the second group of cars rolled onto the racetrack. Penske teammates Will Power and Juan Montoya would go sub 1 minute to lock themselves into the second round. They'd be joined by Sebastian Bourdais, Scott Dixon, Joseph Newgarden, and Mikhail Aleshin, who would also advance. In round two, the story was once again Toronto's own James Hinchcliffe, who would hold off strong charges by Montoya, Newgarden, and Connor Daly to punch his way into the Firestone Fast Six. Hinchcliffe's Honda would join 5 Chevrolet drivers in the Firestone Fast Six. Back in the Pennzoil colors, Helio Castroneves would lay down a great 59-second lap that most felt would be good enough to grab the pole. Helio would return to pit lane and watch as the remaining 5 would take their shots. James Hinchcliffe wasn't able to do it, finishing 6th fastest, nor could Sebastian Bourdais, who would end up 5th. Helio's Penske teammates would also try, but Simon Pagenaud and Will Power would have to settle for sharing row number 2 on Sunday. With Helio watching on, Scott Dixon would be the last driver to cross the timing line, and his 59-second lap would be good enough to leave Castroneves dejected and put the Target Chevrolet on the pole. The Verizon P1 award is Dixon's second on the streets of Toronto, and Sunday he'll go for his third win. Full qualifying results can be found on IndyCar.com. Ask and live coverage of Sunday's warm-up session at 10:30 Eastern. Live coverage of the Honda Indy Toronto starts at 2:30.